Hi dolls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to Season 1, Episode 3 of Single Drunk Female. I'm sorry, but Sam was not having a great time in the last episode. There were good and bad things, I will say, happening, because she runs into her ex-boyfriend and her ex-best friend. Very awkward of a situation. They're asking her for money because she wrecked the bus in episode 1. She finds out that her mom is dating, but she kind of has this really cool bonding moment with him, and I actually really like him. I thought it was really fun to see that for her. I'm just excited to jump back into it. I noticed that this is a really short episode. It's less than 21 minutes long, so let's jump in. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see. Comments below, let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things here. Ring a link that lets be notified when I upload new videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week, and it's all of my unedited reactions of everything that I do on YouTube, in addition to more. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. But without further ado, this is Season 1, Episode 3. A Single Drunk Female. I'm sorry, but she doesn't look drunk. She's probably trying to party without drinking. Bad idea. Oh no, now she's gonna smell like it.
Long Island iced tea. Is it always this sticky?
Yeah, it's a bar.
$4 a pop for this?
Yeah, sober doesn't mean free.
I feel like this is a little hefty for a club soda.
You charge for these? Weird.
She just fists olives.
She'll go for Sally's wings now or something.
No, they just they don't taste like they used to.
She shouldn't be drinking that much around her. That's kind of messed up. To have a drink or two is one thing, but she's like shit-faced.
Excuse me? No, not hungover, just emotionally hungover.
Why were you there?
I don't know, it's just like our spot. It's where we always go.
You should go
A
somewhere
bar
else.
is an endurance test. On Mondays, I go to the movies. Tuesdays is jog club. Wednesdays, I have sex with my wife. Thursdays,
So she has something planned for every day, so she doesn't have to think.
Most of my friends forgave me. And the ones that didn't, well,
Their loss, right?
God, no, mine. And amends is rebuilding a bridge you blew up. You cannot do that until you've changed.
Yeah, but I have changed. I have.
Just stay away from people and places that we find triggering right now.
Got it.
No, it's a good idea to go to a bar.
Those
yeah,
are for the book
actually,
club.
yeah.
Spend
no,
a
it
lot
makes
of money
sense.
on the snacks, and they get
I know
judgy.
people. Can we just pause for a freaking second and acknowledge that I knew this actor? I was like, oh my gosh, it's her. I love this actress. Did not place her as the freaking girl in The Breakfast Club. Ali Sheedy, if you don't know, the basket case. Knew the face, you know, but then I thought, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the girl from The Breakfast Club.
I haven't shared your situation with the group.
About to get my 30-day chip, and it's like kind of a big deal, so.
And of course,
Milkshakes are on me at Rollerland.
Is she gonna say, let's go to Rollerland?
Exact to Rollerland.
No blades. I gotta get you doing the savage love dance for TikTok. Skates all the way, baby.
Happy birthday to Brittany!
Blaze, please.
Oh no, uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Zach said he wanted to come to Rollerland today, and I was like, you got it, kid. So
Pretty sure that's not what happened.
it is. An adult is saying it. Try serving someone deli meat who you've known your whole life. It's actually way worse.
Well,
love
this is
deli
feeling
meat,
pretty
so,
good right now.
It is.
Your
With all due
sponsor told
respect,
you weren't ready for that
You have the
yet.
shittiest timing of anyone I've ever met. Just go play with this random kid that I just met.
Hey.
Hi.
It's funny because in the reaction, I'm like, does she really think going to a bar was a good idea? Does she really not understand she's not ready for this? Is she really not taking this seriously? And then I think about like the interactions that I have in my own life with people like this, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's 100% accurate. It's like she's quirky and funny and goofy, and that applies to the situation right now, yeah, but that's the whole point. It's like alcoholics don't realize that they're alcoholics. They don't think that their problem is actually that bad. So when her sponsor is saying all of this stuff to her, she's just like, yeah, like, you must have been really bad, but I'm not as bad as you. You must have been really bad, but like, I'm not at that level. Like, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. When it appears, when we have interactions with her and her ex-best friend, her ex-boyfriend, her mother, even her own mother, there's this sense of discomfort and nervousness and just untrusting. We get that from everybody aside from her best friend.
Were you able to discuss this with Samantha?
No. Not yet, no. Our sure schedules. Any other thoughts? Anyone on the book?
So maybe she just doesn't want to talk about Sam.
Excuse me.
Here for a residence verification.
Oh, okay.
So, help me understand.
Right now.
You asked me to wait here, and I have a policy of not snooping around white folks' house without their permission.
I love how he's supplementing
Okay, wait,
for
now, do you have a
her
lactate?
lack of the ability to
Thank
have
you.
conversations like this and do this.
I don't need book club discussing Sam's weird relationship with alcohol.
A place where I could sit, talk with smart people about books.
She wanted to get away
vacation
from
thinking
that.
about Samantha.
She wants this for her and herself. I
We're
get
all
that.
far from perfect.
I owe you an amends. Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, right now. Here we go. Sorry that I ghosted you when you came to visit me in New York. That was so messed up. I mean, but to be fair, you were dating my ex.
Sam, this is why you're not
All
ready.
those texts that I sent you when I found out about you guys. Puked
no.
on all of the coats and the bags at that party and then blamed it on you.
Me.
But,
Right.
Apologies
not.
don't have butts.
Damn, I really needed today. Covered in bodily fluid.
that's what you do?
Oh my God. Sam, you never listened to me. Wait, where's my kid?
Oh, he's with Joel. I needed to talk to her for a second.
Why?
It's my birthday.
Oh, so that's the reason you dragged us here.
No, that's not the only
No, you didn't want to hang out with me and Zach.
Now
You
she
just
made
needed
her
a ride
mad,
because
too.
you played. What the hell is wrong with you? What? Come on, man.
No, Joel made him wear the blades. Okay.
She just blames
Felicia?
everybody.
People told me this and I didn't want to believe it.
Believe what?
That you just see me as your drinking buddy.
Okay. No.
That's how I saw her.
When you name a place, I gotta get a sitter, I gotta move a bunch of shit around, but I do that because it's you.
And I appreciate that, okay? Why don't we go inside and talk?
Like 7 seasons of Summer House we could binge. But no, you don't want to do that because you don't know how to be an actual friend. Auntie Sammy needs a timeout.
Felicia, I'm sorry.
That's gonna be real eye-opening for her. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty fun. So she has no choice but to ask them for a ride. That's fantastic. I think that's a very valid point that Felicia has. It's ironic because right before this last break, I was saying how Felicia's pretty much the only one who doesn't act that way around her. And lo and behold, there you go. She's doing it because I thought I saw Felicia as, I saw Felicia as her drinking buddy. I just said to myself, Felicia has a drinking problem because those are the only scenes that we see her in. But those are the only scenes because those are the only situations because Samantha only wants to always drink. And so I think it really shows something that she actually left her kid to go and do this thing for herself that she's not even doing appropriately. She's trying to make amends, trying to apologize, and she keeps saying but, and making all these excuses. And I think this situation is going to be really eye-opening for her because, like I just said, Felicia was the one and only person that was her buddy, her friend, who didn't make her feel like everything changed and she did all this wrong. And now Felicia's pointing out her wrongdoings, which she should. She has the right to. And yeah, I think this is really going to be the one thing that shows her, okay, I actually do have a problem.
Yeah, we know each other from work.
Actually, Gail knows Samantha.
Do
Bob,
that
I don't know if you should
from
do
anywhere.
that.
Gail is her probation officer. What? Are you all happy now?
Not really.
Not really.
So good.
Pretty sure you're feeling anger.
You know what? I think it's anger.
You do you, love. Felt good.
With us, it really meant a lot.
You're walking in your truth.
I am.
Oh, Carol.
Just kidding. Terrible joke.
Terrible joke.
It feels bad and good at the same time.
Oh, that means it's working. Show up for the people that matter, and they will start showing up for you.
Could I talk to you for a second?
Well, I'm up next to sing.
I was the one that felt like they had to drink, and it doesn't make sense because you're like the most responsible person I know. I know that I took you for granted. You don't deserve it.
Go on.
The best high pony in Greater Boston,
That is true.
and don't even get me started on the tatas.
Yeah, God's greatest gift to me, huh?
And to me as well.
Hey, whatever happened to the chip thing?
Oh, got it. Thank you. Hopefully it means I'm inching towards being a little bit less of an asshole. We'll see.
Not that everybody else doesn't mean a lot to her, but Felicia means a lot to her. So I think that having that person be the one to be like, all right, you know what, now I need to talk about this. It really, again, it opened her eyes up. So I'm glad that she had that conversation, and I'm glad that it happened right when she got her 30-day chip, because I think that gave her a little oomph. As much as I was just saying that I like that Bob is that supplement for that filler of what Carol doesn't want to talk about, I feel like he was kind of like forcing her a little too much, but it ended up being good for her. She got to just kind of like let it out. I feel like she thinks she has this secret that she has to hold on to, that she's ashamed or can't talk about. I thought at first, like she said, I want something for myself, you know, I want something that's just mine, that doesn't have to do with Sam and her addiction. I think it was a little of that, but she was also hiding it too much, because you can also have the courage to say, I don't want to talk about this. Like, listen, this is a situation. This is her probation officer, and that's as far as I want to go with it, and respect that, and your friends will.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I wanna make it. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. My friend is 30 days sober.
Oh, yeah.
There's always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose in the climb.
So there you have it, episode 3. I'm sorry, but, and that makes more sense now. I'm sorry, but is all Sam says. It's really frustrating. I was just talking to one of my friends about this, who's having an issue with one of their friends. Everything was, I'm sorry, but. And they were like, I can't take the I'm sorry, but that's not an apology. And I was like, I 100% agree. It's not. I'm sorry, but is saying, I'm sorry, but this is why I did that thing. And that's what Sam does to everybody. So I think it's really important that her ex-best friend called her out on that. I think it's very important that her ex-boyfriend called her out on that. And I think it's ironic, though, that no matter what Sam does, they still feel like they owe her something because of their relationship. That's why when she was like, what am I supposed to do? You're leaving me at the roller rink. I don't have a ride home. They drove her home. She has this kind of pull on them still because they feel guilty for what they're doing, regardless of how much shit she has put them through. I think Sam needs to get to that level of guilt with them. Like, she definitely feels bad for the things that she does, but she doesn't take into consideration how much they actually impact those people's lives. Oh, I'm sorry I ruined your bus. Oh, I'm sorry I vomited all over the coats at the party. Oh, I'm sorry I completely ditched you when you came to visit me in New York. She just doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. So I think, again, Felicia doing this showed her like, whoa, wait, you're always there for me. Why are you walking away now? And I think the interaction with Carol just wants to kind of stay out of it. She's reached her point of what she can do and what she feels like she should do, and it's up to Sam now. At this point, it's up to Sam. Like the whole thing that we were dealing with the rent. Was that first or second episode where she's like, how am I supposed to pay rent? I don't have a job. And she's just like, not my problem. It is not my problem anymore. If you want to keep acting this way, then you figure out all of these other things on your own, and it's fair. It's very, very fair. It's interesting because I'm watching Euphoria right now. And Euphoria, I feel like this is like a much later, happier version of Euphoria in regards to alcohol. And Euphoria, it's more drug substance based, but it's kind of refreshing to have this and be able to laugh, because as much as I love Euphoria and I think it's so, so good, it's very, very heart-wrenching. It's very emotional, and it brings you to a really weird state, like a weird point. I don't know if everybody feels like this, but my brother reacts to it. He was saying the same thing, where like it's exhausting after you watch an episode. It really puts you through something. I really, really hope that this show does well. Hulu shows can be kind of sketchy because I feel like not a lot of people gravitate towards Hulu. They really gravitate towards Netflix. So when shows like this come out, they don't get the recognition that they should. And I went to go look for reactions. No one was doing it. So I like this show. Let me know what you think in the comments. Everyone throw a like up or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you're not. Yeah, we did fun things. Have a link the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at @star_chef_productions. But that is it. I always have this thing on the bottom that I put my feet on, and without fail, I always end up twisting it because I can't stop moving. So look, everyone, try to make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye. It's the clown.